Okay. Yeah, I'm in my way. I'm still driving.
Wisdom of Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 24. For thou lovest all things that are, and abhorrest nothing which thou hast made.
Yeah, so the Most High, He don't hate nothing which He created. That's all. That's everything from the trees to all human beings on planet Earth. That is correct. Okay, go ahead.
For never wouldest thou have made anything if thou hast hated it.
Yeah, so He wouldn't have made nothing if He hated it. That is a valuable point. Okay, go ahead.
And how could anything have endured if it had not been thy will?
Yup, how can anything last if it hasn't been of the Most High's will? Okay, so anything that's created was created for a reason, and it is for a beautiful reason. It's for the Most High's reason. Okay, go ahead.
Or been preserved if not called by thee. But thou sparest all, for they are thine, O Lord, thou lover of souls.
Yep, like she said, we all children of God. The Most High have us fixed in certain areas. Because why would people live or die? Why would people die harshly? Why would people live harshly? Why would people live beautifully or die beautifully? Because it's all the Most High's choice. At the end of the day, everybody has their judgment. So regardless of who you are, the Most High will deem fit what your judgment is. And there's nothing we can do about that. Okay? But at the end of the day, there is a separation, because when the Lord comes back, He's coming to take down a kingdom. There are people that are going to be within that kingdom that's going to be taken down. Okay? So we have to recognize now who those people are, so we can recognize how not to be like those people. That's the end goal. You know, just like I think Sun Tzu said it, you must know your enemy before you know yourself. In order to know yourself. Or in order to know yourself, you must know your enemy, man. Okay? Go ahead.
For thine uncorruptible spirit is in all things.
Thy uncorruptible spirit is in all things, Because it says in Romans, the 9th chapter, who have resisted the Most High will, I tell you, nobody, basically. Okay? So basically, the Most High controls all spirits. Okay? To do what He deems fit. So that is very important, because it's going to explain who's not going to make it and who's going to make it, because He knows all spirits, He creates all spirits, and He controls all spirits. So of course, there's spirits out here that cannot repent, because the Most High is in control of them. There's nothing they can do about it. No matter how much of the will they put forth, they're not going to make it. Just like it could go from nationality, it can go from ancestors, just like we was going into. It can go from you personally, what you've done in the past or what you're doing now. Your spirit will be shut down on you, okay? Just like you got a Xbox, if a wire breaks in the inside, I don't care what you do, you can plug it up to a 1,000-watt battery, it's not going to turn on, because it's not meant to turn on, it's broken, okay? Or you could buy an Xbox and put a PS3 CD in there, it's not going to play it, because it's not meant to play it, okay? Go ahead.
Therefore chasteneth thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended.
Yeah, so the Most High chasteneth everybody on this planet Earth, little by little. So if you break any law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord chastens you little by little. Okay? Why does He do that? Just like our parents, when we break something or we do something bad, we get a punishment, or we get whippings, or you know, once you get older, you break a law, you go to jail. That's chastisement, little by little. Why is the Lord chastising us little by little? He chastises everybody little by little. Why is that? You know why He does that? So we can correct ourselves. Okay? If you go to jail, and that's your chastisement. When you get out of jail, that's your chastisement little by little. What you going to do? You're not going to do that anymore. If you do something to your parents and do something bad and you get a whooping, you're not going to do that anymore, because of your chastisement. But the Most High created all spirits, and certain spirits, no matter how much they get chastised, are just not going to get right. Okay? And that's the so-called Edom, the so-called white man, which are the Edomites. No matter how much they're chastised, they don't get right. Just like you watch in the movies, when they get chastised by what? Losing family members. Then they go up, they quick to buck up and curse the Most High.
Take care. Have a good day. Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work.
They're quick to chastise. They quick to buck up against the Most High, right? Okay, that's their true nature.
Guys, do you remember I talked to you guys 2 years ago? Do you remember me? Yeah, I think we talked for like 3 hours out here that evening. Yeah, you guys are. That's great. You're still at it.
Yeah, I think I remember your face. I kind of remember on the bike for some reason. Like a guy on the bike. Okay. We probably talked before. I know we talked before.
Yeah, it's August of 2013 we talked, so it's been 2 years, but I sure never forget about it. That's you guys kind of had conversation that night was a little bit of a I don't want to say turning point, but it just made me think more about things and do my own searching because I can't stay too long, but I want to mention I think a fellow you guys are all interested in listening to. You may have heard of him before. His name is Manly Palmer Hall. He started a philosophical research society out in Los Angeles, California. He's an occultist and 33rd degree Freemason. He's done a lot of research on what's called the ancient wisdom or the ancient mystery religions that they have going clear back to Egypt, and then the religions of the well, you had on the whole chart the Greek and Roman empires. Did you know Manly Palmer Hall? Okay. Yeah. See if you. Yeah, he's fascinating. He's done so much research and on the scriptures and just on esoteric knowledge. I think you all would really be interested in, seeing what he has to say about things.
Yeah, he's definitely a 33rd degree Mason. I'm gonna check that out.
Albert Pike.
Albert Pike was one of the last guys. Got a statue down up in New Orleans.
Yeah.
In the middle of New Orleans, man. So
yeah. See. About him. Yep. He is. Yep. He's a very nice fellow. Yeah. In fact, his masterpiece is The Secret Teaching of All Ages. Oh, you guys are okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to.
No, it's.
I want to block your.
Something's going on with it.
No, it's. Yeah, I don't know what it did.
It's still recording. That is a masterpiece. It's probably the most comprehensive work on. It's probably the most comprehensive work on the ancient mystery religion.
Okay. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 2.
Yeah.
Therefore chasteneth thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance, wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord.
So that's the whole point to the Most High chastising us little by little, because remember, give me that in Sirach. We're going to just get it just to get the clarity. But it says no sin goes unpunished. Okay, I believe it's what, chapter 8?
In law religions, they're based on solar. They're solar in origin. The sun. Jesus is death, burial, and resurrection coincides with the sun, the rising of the sun, and then when the sun goes unpunished. Solar religion, that's the origin he talks about.
All right, Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Bind not one sin upon another, for in one thou shalt not be unpunished.
So if you break the Sabbath,
you don't hear this.
You know what I'm saying? By buying something, that don't mean I'm gonna go home and lay with my woman. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already broke, messed up the Sabbath. The whole Sabbath messed up because I went and bought something. So I might as well lay with my woman. No, you don't buy one sin upon another. Okay, go ahead.
It's like, for example, Gnosticism. That's very interesting. Have you heard the Gnostics before? Yeah, very interesting.
I mean, but a lot of the doctrine would actually change during the.
Say not, the Most High will look upon the multitude of my oblations, and when I offer to the Most High, He will accept it.
And they
so it says by not one sin upon another, because one will not go unpunished, right?
Yeah.
All right, so read that again.
I can start at
the
Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Bind not one sin upon another, for in one thou shalt not be unpunished.
Yeah, for one so thou shalt not be unpunished. So you get punished for every sin. The key thing to know about that is that you might not get punished on the same level. Okay, we always bring up King David when he committed adultery. That's a sin that's punishable to death, where the Most High lightened his sentence, so to speak. So every sin,
Kabbalistic
even
rosy
if you're in the
Christians
truth or you're outside the truth, when you go off,
to get to
the Most High is going to
Kabbalah,
chastise you.
which-
Okay?
which what
But
I've read,
He
that's where the
chastised you
key
to do
correctly
what?
interpreting
To
the Old
see if
Testament,
you're going to correct
the
yourself.
Kabbalah,
Okay?
the mystical stuff, the Judaism.
Because when the Most High say He chastised you, dealing with you as with sons. Everybody's a child of God. Okay?
He gave them the knowledge, them the everything, and then Moses, you know, was raised by the Egyptians.
Yeah.
In fact, he even talked about Acts, how Moses was instructed.
Say not, the Most High will look upon the multitude of my oblations, and when I offer to the Most High, He will accept it.
Yep. So let's go back to what we had in Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, you guys check that book out. Secret Teaching of All Ages. That's
Wisdom of Solomon 12:3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of the Holy Land,
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifice.
Yeah, so the Most High wanted to destroy that land, okay? Because of witchcraft and evil sacrifices, okay? The things that people are sacrificing nowadays, they're sacrificing their children, they're sacrificing themselves, okay? Because the Most High say make your body a living sacrifice, right? Which means if we could sacrifice our bodies and our life toward the Most High, then that sure means that a lot of our people and heathens can sacrifice to the left-hand side, okay? So we can make ourselves a living sacrifice to the Most High. You 2/3 and you heathens, it's common sense that you're making your body a living sacrifice to Satan, man, okay? And Satan is of the flesh, man, really. At the end of the day, it's the jealousy, the greed, the envying, the feminism, the effeminate, the extortion, okay? Which is basically like blackmailing or just pulling somebody's card, man. Okay? Go ahead. How people do that? You walk in the camera. Go ahead.
And also those merciless murders of children and devourers of man's flesh.
Yeah, hey, murders of children. If you have abortions, okay, to have the Planned Parenthood, you're the orchestrator of abortions. So you're responsible for that. So Margaret Singer, you know what I'm saying? She's responsible for all, you know, she's the head honcho. So whoever's the predecessor of Margaret Singer or Martha Singer, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you better be praying to the Most High that you're an Israelite and that you ain't with that shit, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And the feast of blood with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that kill with their own hands souls destitute of help, that the land which thou esteemest above all other might receive a worthy colony of the Most High's children.
Yeah, so basically, do the woo, I forgot. Distracted. You go ahead.
Okay, it says, that the land which thou esteemest above all other might receive a worthy colony of the Most High's children.
Yep, so basically, all this chastisement is basically to see who's going to come through the fire, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the Most High wants a worthy colony, which is the elect. Okay? At the end of the day. But it might boil down to, it also goes into the heathens also. But you know, the grip tightens. So at the end of the day, it's all about the elect of Israel. Okay?